thumbs. You're in the game.
What's up, everybody? It's Thumbs, and in this joint I got for you today, we're going to take a peep at some of the Volk variants that are worth checking out for killing zombies and see how they do. Generally, I've opted for the MV4 over the Volk because it had the extended mags attachment and less recoil, so it made it easier to control. But since the MV4 isn't a wall buy anymore on Shaolin Shuffle, I figured it was time to check out the Volk, and let's see what this thing can do. I got 4 variants for you today to talk about. I got a rare, a legendary, and 2 epics. And we're going to kick things off for the aftermath. It comes with Hitman, which gives you a boost to your fortune meter if you kill 10 zombies in 10 seconds. And Stockpile, which is the only way to increase ammo on energy weapons. Now, it's the only variant with Stockpile, and I'm a huge fan of the Stockpile attachment, or perk if you will, especially on energy weapons. So let's take a look at this thing. It's a legendary variant, and it costs 2,000 salvage. The ammo it comes with is 36 in the magazine and 288 in reserve. Once you pack a punch that into the shock therapy, that's 60 and 420. And then once it's double packed into the electric boogie, it actually has 78 in the mag and 546 behind that. It's pretty good ammo totals. In fact, it gives you an extra 13 bullets in each mag and over 100 bullets extra versus the gun without the Stockpile attachment. So worth checking out for sure. Let's take a look at the Hitman here and see what a quote-unquote large bonus really means. I'm going to go ahead and kill 10 and 10 here for you. And if you take a look at the Fate and Fortune meter, you'll see it's not really that large of a bonus after all. In fact, it's maybe a fifth or maybe even as small as a sixth of a meter. So now to answer the big question, how does it kill? Here's some footage of around 30 extermination. I hope this helps kind of make a determination for you. I recommend using this with the grip attachment. It does get a little hard to handle first, but it does get easier to handle as you upgrade it. The heavy ammo count comes in handy, and its heavy damage numbers still cut through a horde at a pretty reasonable pace. It's also pretty effective at hip fire if you're working at a closer range. Next up is the Corruption. Comes with Mo Money, which gives you extra experience for every kill, but with the adding of Mark II weapons, this ain't that cool anymore. Also comes with Sharpshooter for extended range, but on an AR, it's not really that necessary. I'd sleep on this one if I were you. It ain't worth the 4,000 salvage. Alright, we got a power hitter in the 3-hole here. We got the Greed. It comes with Jackpot, which gives you an additional 10% score for every kill. That's in-game cash, if you didn't already know. Also comes with Stability. That's reduced recoil, and it stacks with the foregrip with this variant, with this gun, the Volk. That's highly necessary. It's a great perk. This thing is craftable for 500 salvage in your prototype lab. It's a rare variant. Brilliant gun. It's a headshot machine, man. It shoots buttery smooth. Feels a lot like the MV4 with that extra recoil reduction. You can wave it back and forth right across the top of a pile without worry. It's going to stay online, get you those headshots. It does have 13 less bullets per mag than the Aftermath, but all that extra cash you're getting, plus the extra cash you get from headshots, being that you'll have more headshots, more than make up for the lack of bullets. I really love this gun. You probably already have it in your prototype lab if you go check, and you should definitely give it a shot, man. Check this thing out. I recommend it. This is a heavy damage, high accuracy weapon with decent stockpile of ammo. Mobility is not the greatest, but it still beats the hell out of a sniper. And bat and cleanup in this video is the Goliath. It's an epic variant, costs 4,000 salvage to craft in the prototype lab. Comes with focus for reduced idle sway and spike, which basically converts it into a semi-auto heavy damage rifle. I borrowed my buddy's account to film this. Thanks, Savage Saber. Appreciate you. And I spent a lot of time on it, man. Let's see what this thing can do. On round 29, it's still dropping with 1 or 2 headshots. Pretty damn effective. Wouldn't be a bad idea to use this with a controller that had trigger stops, or maybe the hair triggers, something like that. Get your trigger fingers up a little quicker. Round 37 is still pretty effective, but you're going to have to be shooting heads definitely, man. Body shots are basically useless. It's got a max mag size of 35, double packed, which kind of sucks, but it's got pretty good stopping power with those bullets. It's pretty easy to handle. And if you try this thing with dewdrops on Shaolin Shuffle, it could really, really wreck some zombies late in the game. I really like this variant, but not as good as I hoped it would be. Round 41 with no bang bangs here, thrown in just for fun. Not the most effective, but really not much is under those conditions. Now, if you've seen my M1 and Kiken videos, you know I've had some pretty high success rates with single shot, high damage weapons in the wind element. So I thought I'd give it a shot here on the Goliath. I went and set it up, put a ram servo on it, and not as good as I hoped it would be. It was pretty effective against the brute here, but against a round 26 horde, not really as effective. And used round 26 here so you can kind of directly compare it to what the Kiken looked like in round 26 if you go back and watch that video. Doesn't really get the good splash damage stun effect like a lot of the other weapons do. It does have some of that effect, it just doesn't really deliver like I hoped it would. I mean, I really hoped this thing would be a beast once you put the wind element on there, and it just kind of wasn't. Nonetheless, I do recommend picking up this gun. It is a pretty good zombie killer, especially up to like round 35, 36, somewhere in there. Hopefully this video will save you guys some hard-earned salvage. Man, that stuff is harder to come by than it needs to be. And really appreciate you watching. My name is Thumbs, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.